it got to the point to where I got sick and tired. I just started calling people. It's like, you guys are fishing for my attention. All right, I'm gonna give it to you. A matter of fact, do I still have that thumbnail, or did I delete it? Nope, still here. Like these two individuals, I don't know if you can see. Um,
Yeah,
one is one is JC, and I saw Ronnie in his chat the other day. It's
yeah.
like, you guys are really trying to fish my attention. It's like, I'm cool, I'm chill, I don't want to be bothered like that. But you guys keep poking the bear. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah, that's, Ronnie, he does that too. He does that towards me too. He always got something slick to say. But, you know, I've gotten so used to it now that whenever I see dudes doing that shit, I just look at it. I really look at it like they just want my attention. They just want your attention, and it's like what kills them more than anything. And don't get it twisted. It's hard to do, but what kills them more than anything is when you fucking ignore them. They hate that shit. They despise that shit. But I know your patience is wearing thin. I be seeing it on your face when you come on the panels. You be having this look on your face. There's a meme from the Cosby Show where Bill Cosby's character, Cliff Huxtable, he's sitting there and he has this look on his face like this. And it's like, it's the look you get when your kids do some goofy shit that don't make no sense. And you're just sitting there like, what? When you come on the panels, that's the look you be having on your face. And I know exactly why you be having that look on your face. Because
I will be crucified for being that level of stupid. So how the hell did you guys make it this far? Somebody and your mama, your daddy, they ain't whoop your ass hard enough like mine did. Like I tell people, I will be disowned for being this level of stupid. Like real shit. My father is from Nigeria. My mom is Black America, somewhere between Orlando, Florida, and Cleveland, Ohio. Enough grounds to know that if I talk, I better know what I'm talking about because I represent my whole entire family.
Yeah. These niggas don't give a shit, man. They say anything that comes out of their mouth.
And that's the crazy part. Like, I understand that attention is a drug in of itself.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I see it on this side where people actually get rewarded, or not, let me not say rewarded, they get recognized for their stupidity.
Yeah.
So now everybody's coming to see a train wreck. I'm at the point right now where I just avoid it. Now, when I go to Bottle X pops on my timeline, I'll sit back and watch the clip, and I'll see some of our guys say some of the goofiest things. It's like, I was always taught to think before you talk.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, did you formulate this in your brain, like how this would sound once it leaves your mouth? Obviously, the answer is no.
No, it popped up in their head and they said it.
They said this might sound good. No, the fuck it does not.
Yeah, when I was in the Nation, the brothers used to say, you're supposed to think about what you're gonna say 3 times before you say it.
Mm-hmm. Facts. I heard that before too.
Yeah. So if you thought about it 3 times and you still want to say it, you might can go ahead and say it. It might be worth listening to. But if it just popped up in your head, because everything that pops up in your head ain't meant to be said.
You're right. And also it got to the point right now, and Clubhouse especially Clubhouse is guilty of this. I said this so many times. The biggest problem is now they will find, to justify their foolishness, they'll try to make sure it fits to sound intellectual.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what I said. And I will openly admit, ladies, you could stand to the side for this one, because this problem is, I've seen this more on the men's side than the woman's side. I see grown ass men who come, whether it be Clubhouse or YouTube, they come here to spew word salad, and their objective is to earfuck the audience to see who climax first.
Yeah. Yeah. But see, you know, the thing about it is, this is what's so funny about it. A person who's stupid can say intelligent things and they still sound stupid. In other words, a dumb person can repeat something that somebody intelligent said and it still sounds stupid. But a person who's intelligent can pretty much say anything and sound intelligent. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's kind of like when you hear T.I. trying to use $20 words.
Yep.
And it just comes off like, bro, just stop. You know what I'm saying? Just stop. And I'm not saying that T.I. is dumb, but he's not on the intellectual level to use those words comfortably and it sound authentic coming out of his mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
he sounded like a robot when he's talking. I hated that.
Exactly. And it's crazy to me because I was always taught never use a $20 word when a $5 word would do.
Yep. Save your money.
Yep. You know, because you're speaking to a general audience. You should be speaking in layman's terms anyway. You shouldn't be trying to impress everybody with your vocabulary. It just comes off as pretentious.
And with that, here's my secret power. That when I come on these panels, like you say, you see the look on my face. While people are just, like I said, whether it's Aaron's panel, Chiqui's panel, Fatty's panel, or Fight Club, or Anton's channel, Q when she used to do her own channel. When people are spewing this goofy shit, let me use a perfect example. Some people like to use the King James Version when they explain the Bible. I like to use the New Century Version. The New Century Version will do perfectly. The King James Version is going to use goblet. New Century Version is going to say cup. It means the same thing. Yeah. So when I sit back and listen to people try to spew that broken language, which is the King James Version, I come in there with the most simple, basic terminology and continue to pick apart the talking points, make sure it crumbles in front of their face. Now I say, here you go. Please go back and try that again. Because I don't know who you thought you was fooling. You're not fooling me.
Facts.
So that's why that's why I tell people, I don't care if it's me or whatever pen I'll go to, it could be 1 against 9 or 1 against the whole chat. I am notorious, whether they want to admit it or not, none of them will. I'm notorious for destroying a whole entire panel and destroying a whole entire chat because they're stupid. I'm not. So the fact that, but one thing I'm glad is I'm not the only one that has that same frustration in this space.
Bruh, man, don't even get me. Like, here's the thing. I'm the type of person, I adjust to the climate of the room I'm in, right? So I have a natural ability to adjust. So if I have to stay away from chat rooms, panels where niggas is being ignorant, because I don't have no problem being ignorant with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so used to adjusting to whatever environment that I'm in order to fit in. It's a signal thing, right? But when I try to tell, like, there are guys that get into conversation with me and they'll say, you know, we'll get into a disagreement and I'll be like, bro, trust me, I'm more intelligent than you. And they'll be like, oh, you're not. And I'm like, bro, you can't judge my intelligence on the conversation we're having because I meet people at their level, right? So if you think I'm stupid, then it means you're stupid because I'm talking on your level, right? Now, if you go listen to me have a conversation with guys that are way more intellectual, then you get a different Angry Man. You'll start hearing me say things and you'll be like, holy shit, I didn't know Angry Man knew that. It's because I have somebody to actually have a conversation. Because I'm not gonna have, if I'm an expert at string theory, right? I'm not going to have a conversation about string theory with a gardener. It makes no fucking sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm talking to a gardener, I'm going to talk about horticulture. I'm going to talk about gardening shit, right?
Right.
But if I'm talking to a rocket scientist, I'm going to talk to him on his level, because secretly I actually crave that. I love having conversations with guys that are either at my intellectual level or more intelligent, because I want to actually learn something from somebody I'm having a conversation with.
I agree.
The problem is most of the time, and you see this when you get on panels and stuff, you have conversation with guys and you don't learn anything. Well, that's not true. You learn one thing. The one thing that you learn is that your black ass shouldn't be there in the first place.
Yep.
That's the thing you learn.
And it got to the point where it's like, you know what? You guys can have the space. I'm just gonna go leave. I'll watch from the audience. Y'all got it.
Facts.
But